You ever just wonder, like, what makes you cross, a person's path? Has it ever dawned? Have you ever just like been in the mall and you walk past a person and you say to yourself, "I'm never gonna see that person again," and you just think about it for a second. I do that every now and then. Like every now and then when I'm passing the mall, so while walking around the mall, I'm passing people in the mall, or at a video game store or something, or maybe a theme park. When you go to a theme park like Six Flags or something, Busch Gardens, there's a bunch of people there, a bunch of random people you don't know, and it's people that you probably never ever come in contact again. You ever just wonder, like, man, why am I in contact with this person right now? You know, what led, what led to this moment? What were they doing before I met them today? And this could sound a little weird. I'm not sure how it sounds, but it's just something that's been on my mind lately. Well, as of right now, to be honest. And I just kind of felt like talking about that. But I think what really hit home with this is the other day I was doing Uber, and the crazy thing of it is where I live at. I've been on this planet 35 years. I've probably lived in Dover for about, I'd probably say probably about 15 of them, 12 of them. So it's been a little while. And I picked this lady up at a hotel that I never saw. Like, it was there the whole time, but I never really recognized the hotel. Because when I went in that area, the only thing I ever saw was the Wendy's there and the Exxon gas station. I had no reason to go to that hotel. It was right behind it. And the building is way taller than, than the Wendy's and the Exxon. And I'm a guy that's very absorbent. I kind of notice a lot of things that around me that most people don't. It's kind of a gift, so to speak, and I try to teach it to my daughter a little bit. Well, at least I try to tell her to be more aware of her surroundings. But the point is, I did not notice this big behind building right there, right behind this Wendy's and this Exxon. It's called, I believe the hotel is called, it's Hilton Garden Inn. I don't know if you have one in your area, but it's Hilton Garden Inn. And I go to the Hilton Garden Inn, pick the lady up, an Asian lady, very beautiful Asian lady. She comes to the door. I went to the window, and she's like, "I'm going to the airport." And I said, "Which one?" Because if she was said New York Airport, she'd have been in trouble because I couldn't take her. It was like, I think it was like 9:30 at night. And if I go to New York, and come back, I'm not gonna get home till about 5 or 6 o'clock. I can't do that because I had to take my son to school the next day at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and my son and my daughter, my oldest daughter. So she said the Philadelphia airport. I said, okay, that's not too bad. 'Cause that's about an hour and a half away, maybe an hour. Well, on the Uber, it said an hour and 5 minutes. I said, yeah, I can do an hour and 5 minutes. And so she hops in, we take the trip, and the thing of it is, we're talking, and she's a very nice lady. We're talking and everything, but the thing of it is, I had to actually stop talking to her for a little bit because I think my voice was too deep, and plus I was a little sick. But I always like to carry on conversation, when I'm talking to people, especially with that long distance ride. I like getting to know people. I get a kick out of it, man. I'll ask you some random stuff, about where you're from, or your favorite color, your favorite movie, what makes you tick, what motivates you. I ask people all kinds of stuff, and most of the time, people, they answer it. They answer the question, and they're usually pretty nice about it. But this lady said that she came from California to Delaware, and I'm thinking in my head, like, man, that's way across the country for some type of conference. I'm like, what in the world? She said, I forget what she was doing. Well, some kind of conference she was coming to. I'm like, man, when you woke up that morning, like, did you think that you were running to me? And I know that's a weird question to answer. Of course, the answer is obviously no. But do you know what I did that day prior to that moment? That was a whole day that I had lived, prior to that moment, versus this lady coming from Cali. And the only reason why she had to go back because we're supposed to be getting a storm. Well, we were supposed to be getting a storm, which really wasn't really a big snowstorm. it snowed for like 5 hours of the day, and then the next 5 hours it rained, so that rain just wiped all the snow out. But yeah, it was just on my mind. This happened, this was a couple of days ago, 3, 4 days ago. It was just on my mind. I'm just like, man, like what really, it's just funny how you just meet people. It's funny how you meet people and how you come in contact with people. And I'll probably never see this lady again, but nice lady. The trip was $90. She tipped me $25. I was like, wow, that was a great tip. I think she kind of knew this probably wasn't a ride I was anticipating, and I really wasn't anticipating an hour and some change ride. But it was to the airport, and I knew how to get there without even using the GPS. I did use the GPS just in case there was a shortcut, maybe some unwanted traffic. Sometimes the GPS is really good for directing you a certain way, so you don't got to get into the traffic. But shout out to my opponent here. He played a heck of a game. He or she. I had the Buccaneers. He had the Colts. This was a great game to show you guys because we both played an excellent game. He won, but this is also two teams that you don't see a lot, in Madden playing against each other. The Buccaneers and the Colts. Games. I love bringing you games like this to you guys. I really do, man. It's really an honor and pleasure to entertain you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.